my YouTube channel, and today's lesson is about money and the substrand is hire purchase. Have you ever gone to a shop and admired to buy an item and you realize that you don't have the money? Like for instance, you can go to a car yard, find cars there, but you realize that you don't have the true amount or the cash to purchase a car. Today I have a solution for you. An alternative of buying items when you don't have all the money. Let's say that you have identified a car that you wish to buy, and the seller tells you that the car is costing 900,000 shillings. That is the cash price of the car. And you tell him that I would wish to own the car, but I don't have the 900,000 at hand. You can now agree on another alternative of buying the car. That is, you can talk about paying slowly, little by little, on every month or on monthly basis until you finish all the amount required for you to own the car. That kind of payment or that kind of buying whereby you pay slowly by slowly is what we call hire purchase. That bit by bit on a monthly basis is what we call installments. So the first amount you pay, it's called deposit, and the amount that will be contributing on a monthly basis is what we call installments. And you realize that because this kind of payment takes longer time as compared to cash, then you end up paying more than the cash price. Therefore, this takes us to the formula derivation of how to get hire purchase. So hire purchase is equals to deposit plus total monthly installments. We can abbreviate that to say hire purchase, HP, not a laptop. HP for hire purchase is equals to deposit, D for deposit, plus total monthly installments, TM. TM for total monthly installments. And this now gives us the formula for getting hire purchase. Let's get examples. In this question, we are told that the marked price for a pump is shillings 4,000. Kagiri bought it on hire purchase terms. He paid a deposit of 1,800 and then 11 equal monthly installments of shillings 320 each. The first question, how much did he pay for the pump? Second question, how much more than the marked price did he pay? So let's analyze the question step by step. We are told that the marked price for a pump is 4,000. So this 4,000 is the marked price. So our marked price is 4,000. Kagiri bought it on a hire purchase terms. He paid a deposit of 1,800. So our deposit, we are given our deposit as 1,800. And then 11 equal monthly installments of shillings 320 each. Meaning the months are 11 months, and each month is 320. So months are 11. Amount per month, amount is equal to 320 shillings. So we are answering now our first question. How much did he pay for the pump? And remember, he's buying the pump on hire purchase. So how do we get hire purchase? Hire purchase is equals to deposit plus total monthly installments. Our total monthly installments, how do we get it? We get it by saying amount times number of months for us to get total monthly installments. Therefore, our total monthly installments will be 320 times 11. So let's get the hire purchase. Hire purchase is equal to deposit, and our deposit is 1,800 plus total monthly installments of 11 times 320. So let's multiply this first. 11 or 320 times 11, it's 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 3. So we put this together, 0, 2, 5, 3. Therefore, it's 1,800 plus 3,520. So 3,520, just add vertically. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 2, it's 2. 8 plus 5, it's 13. 3 carry 1. 1 plus 1, it's 2. 2 plus 3, it's 5. Therefore, he ended up paying on hire purchase as 5,320. Remember, we said that hire purchase, you end up paying more than the cash price or than the marked price. Initially, the marked price was 4,000. But when he bought it on hire purchase, he paid for 5,320. But also remember, he was given a lot of time. That is, he was given 11 months for him to complete his payment. That's why he ended up paying more. Our answer is 5,320. Now let's answer question B. How much more than the marked price did he pay? The marked price, if he was to buy on marked price, he could have paid 4,000. But because he bought on hire purchase, he paid 5,320. So how much more did he end up paying than the cash price or marked price? So we say hire purchase, take away the price for marked price, which is 4,000. We get 0 take away 0 is 0. 2 take away 0 is 2. 3 take away 0 is 3. 5 take away 4, it's 1. So he paid more than the cash price or the marked price by 1,320. And we have answered our question B. Let's do more examples. In this question, we are told that the marked price of a radio was 1,900. So our marked price, remember we have said as you read, you analyze the question, our marked price is equals to 1,900. Juma bought it on hire purchase by paying a deposit of 980. So the deposit is a deposit of 980 and 12 monthly installments of shillings 120 each. So the number of months are 12 and the installments per month or the amount per month is 120. So the first question, how much did he pay for the radio? Remember, he's buying it on a hire purchase. In other words, we're being asked, what was the hire purchase? And we are saying hire purchase is equals to deposit plus total monthly installments. And how do we get a total monthly installment? We say amount times number of months. According to this question, now we can get our HP, which is a hire purchase, is equal to the deposit of 980 plus total monthly installments. The amount is 120 and the number of months are 12. So let's get a total monthly installment, which is 12 times 12, 144, and our 0 is there, which is 1,440. Now, for us to get a hire purchase, we are putting together our deposit plus our total monthly installments, which is a total of 1,440. So let's arrange it vertically. 1,440. When you are arranging, be careful with the place value. As you can see here, the upper number here doesn't have thousands. So here we put 0 to stand in for their thousand position. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 4 is 12. Write 2, carry 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. We carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So in total, he paid 2,420. Now, we have answered our first question. That is, how much did he pay for the radio? He paid 2,420 shillings. Let's answer the second question. That's question B. How much more than the marked price? Our marked price was 1,900 and he ended up paying 2,420, meaning he paid more. We want to know how much more, by what? So we say our hire purchase of 2,420, take away our marked price. So we take away 0, take away 0 is 0, 2 take away 0 is 2, 4 can take away 9, so we borrow 1 there from 2, we get 14. 14 take away 9 is 5, 1 take away 1 is 0. And then you realize that he paid more by 520. So if he could have bought it on cash, he could have saved himself 520. But because he didn't have the cash at that given point, he had to pay slowly by slowly. And that's why he ended up paying more by 520. In this question, we are told that the marked price of a bicycle was 7,500. The hire purchase price was 120% of the marked price. Jane bought the bicycle on hire purchase terms. She paid a deposit of 3,000 and the balance in monthly installments of 750 shillings. In how many months did she pay the balance? As I said, when you see such a wordy question in mathematics, don't be scared. Just read step by step. In fact, they are very simple. Just read step by step as you analyze the question. So you're told that the marked price of a bicycle was 7,500. So the marked price is equals to 7,500. The hire purchase price was 120% of the marked price. 120% of the marked price. Of the marked price. Jane bought the bicycle on hire purchase. On hire purchase terms, she paid a deposit of 3,000. So this is our deposit. The deposit is 3,000. And the balance in monthly installments of 750. The installments, the amount we are given are 750 each. In how many months did she pay the balance? So in this question, I'm being asked about the number of months. So we are looking for the months that she paid the balance. Meaning, we need to get the hire purchase to apply the formula. Because hire purchase is equals to deposit plus total monthly installments. And total monthly installments, how do we get to say amount times number of months? Therefore, we need to get whatever you're given here. In a question, you can't have two unknowns. So you need to know how to get out of the two unknowns and remain with the only one unknown. Therefore, we need to get the hire purchase. We remain only with one unknown, which is the month. Because we are given amount, we are given the deposit. But the way we can get the hire purchase if we relate the percentages. We have been told the hire purchase was 120% of the marked price. Off, remember, means multiplication in mathematics, body mass. Therefore, 120% of our marked price is 7,500. Therefore, 120% of this, 120% of 7,500. Therefore, this is going to be 120 over 100 times 7,500. So 2 zeros, they cancel. You remaining with 120 times 75, which is 0. 10, carry 1, 5 plus 1, 6, 0, 7 times 2 is 14, you carry 1, 7 times 1 it's 7, plus 1 it's 8, 0, 0, 10, carry 1, 9. Therefore, he bought the item at 9,000 on a hire purchase. As you can see already, 9,000 is on a higher side as compared to the market price. So our HP or a hire purchase is 9,000. How do we get it? By saying a deposit of 3,000 plus total monthly installments. And how do we get total monthly installments? We normally say amount times number of months. And in this case, we are only given amount. We don't know how many months. Therefore, we are going to be guided by algebra. That is 750 times m. And by this, we will have gotten total monthly installments, which is the amount times the number of months. So 9,000 is equals to 3,000 plus 750 m. M is unknown. Once we reach there, now we apply the rule of algebra. That is like terms together. So this and this together, and here this 3,000 crosses to the other side. It was plus, it becomes minus. So minus 3,000, we remain with 6,000. So 6,000 is equal to 750 m. We want our m over 750 over 750. So 0 goes with 0. By 5, it's 1, 5. By 5, it's 1, 2, 0. By 3, it's 5, by 3 it's 40, by 5 1, by 5 8, and our M, which is number of months, are 8 months. Now we have answered our question. In how many months did she pay the balance? She paid in 8 months. In this question, you're told that the cash price of a radio is 8,000. The hire purchase price is 50 more than the cash price. Amina bought a radio on a hire purchase by paying a deposit of 2,400 and equal monthly installments of 800. In how many months did she pay the installments? So again here, the question appears wordy but very simple if you read it step by step. The cash price of a radio is 800. So our cash price is equals to 8,000. The hire purchase is 50 more than the cash price. When you buy an item on cash basis, its percentage is always 100. Therefore, if hire purchase is 50 more, meaning it's going to be 150, because already the cash price percentage is 100%. So 50 more of 100 is 150%. Therefore, our hire purchase is 150 more than the cash price. So it's 150. So now we can get hire purchase at this point when you're relating using percentages, because the cash price is 8,000 and we know the cash price percentage is 100%. So now we can relate percentage for us to get the hire purchase by saying if 100% is equals to 8,000, what about 150% for hire purchase will be equal to what quantity? So that can be X. So now we cross multiply. 100% X is equals to 8,000 multiplied by 150. So we want our X. So divide by 100% over 100%. So this percentage they cancel. 0 goes with 0, 0 goes with 0. We are left with 800 times 15. So 15 times 800. We are taking our zeros up there. 8 times 0 is 0, 0. 8 times 5 is 40, we carry 4. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Therefore, the hire purchase price is 12,000. Now, let's proceed with our question. Now we have our hire purchase. Let's continue. He paid a deposit of 2,400. So, our deposit is 2,400. And equal monthly installments of 800. So the amount is 800, but we are being asked about the months, the number of months, we don't know. So again now, we have only one unknown in our formula. We already have our hire purchase. So how do we get hire purchase? Hire purchase is equals to deposit plus total monthly installments. And this total monthly installment, how do we get? By saying amount times number of months. So let's apply our formula to get the unknown, which is the number of months. Our hire purchase is 12,000 is equal to the deposit of 2,400 plus total monthly installment that we don't know, but we can say amount is, our amount was 800 times M for months. Remember, this is how we get to the monthly installments. Amount times number of months. So 800 times M is going to be 800 M. So 12,000 is equals to 2,400 plus 800 M. M for months. So now after reaching this point, we apply algebra because we have a letter here. Now we put like terms together. This one is a positive. When it crosses to the other side, it becomes negative. So minus 2,400. 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0, carry 1, 10, minus 4 is 6, 11 minus 2, it's 9. So this 9,600 is equals to 800 M. We want our M, so we divide both sides by 800, both sides by 800. Therefore, there's 2 zeros, they cancel. By 8, 1, by 8 is 1, 2, so 12. And the number of months, our M is equals to 12. Therefore, he was able to pay to 800 in 12 months. and then he added a deposit for him now to complete his hire purchase. I wish you the best and kindly subscribe. Also press the notification bell. Also practice. Remember, practice makes perfect. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.